Okogie, Daquan Jeffries, Miles Bridges, and Nurkic. And Forte, as it's stolen, is going to run the lead for them. And right away, sixth year.
You can see more players doing that. That's that more teams putting it in. That's that Paul Pierce cut.
Right.
From the weak side to the strong side.
Kelly Olynyk up against Okogie. He's got the size and he's got the glass. So back-to-back buckets inside. Backdoor run. And same result for Daquan Jeffries. He has started the last 10, 14 overall this year, averaging 10 in his starts for the Hornets. Good take. Nurkic forced the miss. Simpson looking for pace. Up against Jose. He got the look. He thought he was going to get a whistle. Now Jose. Lull him to sleep. Kelly Olynyk early in the shot clock. He wants Eve on the roll. Not exactly the pass they were looking for, but it'll be Simpson other end of the floor, and that time he gets buckets inside. So points in the paint, as you brought up threes, that had to happen, right?
Yeah, one of these things that this Pelicans team has been doing a great job, a good pass by Kelly Olynyk, is moving that basketball.
Right. It'll be saved by Miles Bridges. Okogie. Green light. And Antonio picks it up. So let's see what the Pels can do. Both teams have had their issues offensively. Nice jump hook, but a little bit strong as Nurkic pulls it down. Pels, in fact, average 110 points a game. It's only 106 for Charlotte. They are third from the bottom in scoring, and I said outside.
Light now.
Right.
That three-point shot is a part of his arsenal. Shooting over 7 threes a game, which is a career high for him. He's no longer hesitating, letting that thing go.
Now they got the switch. Kelly against the smaller man, and Nurkic just in the paint.
Nurkic has to leave the lane sometime.
Why?
And you know what Kelly Olynyk did? Tagged out. He got aggressive.
He tagged to the wrong side, didn't he? 9.5 left in the opening 12. Bridges back to back. Didn't get the roll. Brown gets the board. So as you mentioned, they will launch them. They had 21 threes. They led Houston set by 39. They won January. It seems like last year.
Yes, it does.
It really does seem like a long time ago.
It's another great read by Kelly Olynyk, passing a teammate open.
One point game.
When you go back door with Kelly Olynyk, you always have to keep your eyes on the basketball.
Bridges beyond the arc. You said it best, so without LaMelo Ball and a couple of others, he can take 25 shots a game if he wants. Jose on the run.
It's okay.
Right. They need him to do that to actually compete. He's their best threat right now. Nurkic. And Bruce Brown keeps it away from Daquan Jeffries. A little pace to the race today. 4 minutes gone by. Bell's trying to get the lead. You said it. You want to eat, don't you?
Yeah, I want him to. That's what I want to see him do, though. And that's okay. It's okay with the miss. You want to see him continue to grow offensively.
Bridges going to his strong side. They're letting him play. Cleared out in a hurry. And Kelly Olynyk's always going to advance it. It's full shot clock. Kelly Olynyk playing through the contact.
Good cut.
You really good cut. Brown doesn't get the roll, though. Okogie's got the glass. And tie him up. And last three. Minnesota, his first 4 years, off of mixing it up at the defensive end. Two-way player. Kelly Olynyk off the Eve pick. He wanted to go back to Eve. And it's tapped away. He was touched by Jeffries and taken away by Okogie. Not a lot of touches, a lot of dribbling. Bridges flips it home.
How roles change tonight, but you know he says he's good. It feels good to get back in the saddle, guys.
I know it does.
And when he was the coach of the Hornets, they had a nice little run. They succeeded. And it's
suppose you can use him in the mid-range. He can facilitate and run your offense.
Their first round pick, Solana's just checked into the game. He's got the ball. And a nice setup for Nurkic. He from France. He's only 19 years old. Antonio Reeves, good release.
I'll tell you, it's nice to see young players play comfortable, right? Where you don't have to look at the side and wonder when you're coming out.
Well, and for Antonio, it's great to see him in the starting lineup. It's Jeffries. He's now in his.
You know, I mean, I don't care how points in this game by accident, in this league by accident.
Right.
You have to be able to play. You have to be able to score.
Ball is given away. Bridges coming out with Simpson. He's got a good look. No points off the turnover. They're on a break for the Pels. Carlo about to check into the game, along with Alfred. Man, terminology. When you see Charlotte, as Gerald.
That's the truth.
Man.
Yep. Ain't that the truth?
The old, you walk into the old ballparks and they were selling scorecards, not programs. That was the. Now Bruce Brown into the shot clock. The floater won't work, and Carlo tips it. He's making the most of his minutes down the stretch. We know that. And is it taken away? Simpson to the ground. And Simpson stays on the ball. But a good setup for Bruce Brown, and his shot looks much better. That stays out, but it looked good. Nick Smith Jr. is into the game with the basketball now, out of Arkansas. First-round pick last year. Good take inside, no result. Corner three, out of bounds. Play. Get these guys reps, find out how it figures, and then you got Summer League, same way in July again.
And if guys understood how important these minutes and reps are for them. I said, I don't believe in garbage time, Joe. I don't believe in it.
Especially when you're trying to get a job.
Yes.
Smith run on the baseline, tapped out.
Ball, obviously with Bridges, and also remember Brandon Miller was one of the best young players in this league.
Right. Gone early in the season. Now Jeremiah thought about it, but early in the shot clock. Going away from the pick. Good look. Jeremiah
I tell you,
got the triple.
In small amount of time, offensive sets to run to get guys good looks.
Salon, the 19-year-old, converts off the window.
He's coming up with 12-point, 14 rebound game versus Toronto Raptors.
And so Musa Diabate, young man out of Michigan, now in his third season. And the loose stuff, that kind of start. 3:45 and counting. Left through the first 12 minutes. Good pass. Alfred found him. Good start.
All-star.
Right. Diabate follows his own. Man, his gun really upsets me.
I know.
I'm waiting. Two. You're sad. Alfred had it deflected and blocked. Salon on his way. Nice pass for Diabate. And good old song, give me 3 steps. Nice! 4 and the lot for Carlo. So right out of it, the Pels with an answer. Moore is into the game now. That's Wendell Moore out of Duke. First round pick in 2022. Taj Gibson. Coming up a little bit short. Smith after it. Alfred Payton's got it. Alfred on the run. The trailer. Keon Brooks. Right on, but short. Yeah. Boy, Diabate is an athlete.
Yes, he is.
Man. Runs like a gazelle, too. Smith's mid-range game. And Carlo clears it away.
See how quick they outlet that ball to Alfred? Because they trust him that he's going to give it back when the opportunity presents itself.
Carlo thought about the 3.
The ball's moving.
Yeah, multiple touches, which we like. Alfred, the drive of the kick for Jeremiah. Shot ready. And loose stuff picked up by Smith. Or is that it's Moore? Yeah, Moore took it and blocked the floor for 4 minutes, and he's got 3 assists. Smith takes it. Good run. So Smith with the floater out of Arkansas. Right.
Score or not, you want to play with pace. Get the ball up the floor.
The Salon was not a factor in the first matchup. This is our first real look at Salon, 6th overall. Moore. Pass. And Alfred. Tap. And still got it away. Couldn't get the finish. Smith gets the board. How do you really feel? Minute to play in the opening 12. And pass inside, taken away. Kelly Olynyk after it. Deion Brooks beating her to the punch. And going to the line. Off the bench, his first bucket. Which possesses it. And he's got a nice stroke.
Right. Nice athlete as well.
Yeah, and these are the guys you want to
take a look at.
And Antonio Reeves the same way.
Take a look at.
Right, get him plenty of reps. That time of year. Start the second quarter. Moore on the drive and kick for Simpson. They are now 1 for 8 on their triples. Post.
Gotta finish it.
Yeah.
Gotta finish it.
Carlo gets the first 6th overall pick to the line. First 2 free throws of the game. Miles Bridges also back out there. He was the catalyst early for an early opportunity and a lead. And that's the first lead of the game for the Pels now. Bridges can't get it back. Man, Nurkic touched it last. He's in 2.
The Matrix.
He's in 2. Akogi protected it.
And that's
some of the young guys on this team picks came with him for center. Phoenix not exactly vaulting themselves into the postseason with a lot of energy.
But I tell you what, it helped that Dallas Mavericks got Anthony Davis back.
Yeah, it did, definitely. And now there's a fight down there. But a 3 stays out. Nurkic clears it away.
So now you got to get back and build a wall against Miles Bridges.
Crossover to his strong side in the finish.
That's because he has a strong body and a skill set that allows him to use that body and finish in transition.
He's got 9 points now to lead all scorers in this game. Jose up against Simpson and younger guys out there tonight. And it's taken away from Antonio Reeves. Wendell Moore picked it up. Simpson. And on the trail of Kobe. Nurkic taps it away from Carlo.
See, that's Deion Brooks putting his body there.
Yep. Bridges, he may start weak, but he's going to get back to his strong side.
Yeah.
Wow. And you brought up Brandon Miller.
Good.
Taken away on the inbounds. Akogi. And Bridges. Yeah. We're the lucky ones.
Good time.
It'll be Antonio Reeves as Nurkic picks it up. So the Pels right now just 1 of 6 on their triples, but Charlotte's 1 of 10. And Kelly Olynyk, it'll be a gift if he gets there, and he will. Miles Bridges.
Pick up either though. You ain't gonna make him play faster than he wants to play.
It's his world. We're happy he's here. It'll be Bridges coming up short. Eve couldn't hold on.
When I want to get there.
Good old final days. 10 on the shot clock. Man, Jamal Cain, who just checked into the game, a little bit strong. So neither team can find it. The 2 teams are combined 2 for 18 on their triples. It'll be Nurkic. Stays with it. No, he won't. Squirts free. Jose's got it. He's got Eve against a small.
They recognize he's still got a small there.
Right. Kelly Olynyk shares it. Jose, good look. Boy, there is a lid on the triples. Smith.
Good cut by Kogi.
You got it. Made himself a choppy offensively for both teams. Pels already have 8 turnovers. Charlotte's got 7. Bruce Brown about to check back into the game for the Pels, who was in the starting lineup. Cain with Reeves, clock down. Cain's got to go. Got a great look on the wing. Same story though. Pels are now 1 of 9 on their threes. 7.5 to play in the first 24 minutes.
Wow.
Yep. And first game they won by 31. An easy one for them at home when they had 21 triples. Nurkic forced it. And Deion and Jose. You don't have to worry about Jose getting it across in time. Corner 3, no. But on the deflection, now you got 10 on the clock. Jose retrieves.
So now would be the great time to come simply quick step up right there. That's why.
Good look.
That's why.
Good look.
It's a great look. But that's hard to guard in transition like that.
Second chance, Jeremiah. Wow. And it'll be saved by Bridges. So the two teams now are 2 for 22 on their threes. Nurkic. He was part of the
Portland.
Yep, Portland, Denver first. Remember part of that deal, Gary Harris and Doug McDermott, the Chicago draft. It'll be Eve, popped away.
I say this all the time. When you get in there, you got to look to shoot it. But
Eve. When you're taking where he was.
Also, remember in Nashville, he was on the third team.
Right.
Remember, he was on the third team. So to be doing what he's doing now, reason and rationale, like you don't even take it into consideration. He is taking advantage of the opportunity.
Jeffries.
Shot the ball well in warm-ups, too.
Yep.
I mean, in pregame.
Yep. Daquan Jeffries, he had 15 in the last game on 9 shots. He was 6 of 9. And their last one a loss to Toronto. And Jose had it tapped away, trying to scoop it home. And they've got their biggest lead of the game at 10. Take it away. Keon Brooks with Jose. Corner three. Finally. Now Smith with Nurkic.
It's a good job, Eve, communicating on that pick and roll coverage.
Salon back into the game. And Smith behind the arc.
Go under the screen. The shot clock's winding down.
Right.
And Yusef Nurkic is right at the top of the key. It's a lot of space to give Nick Smith that shot.
Good hands. Yep. Good drop for Jose. And the catch, but Eve couldn't get the little jump hook. Salon, he's looking at a three. That could bring rain. And Jeffries doing a good job for them, though. And another look in the corner. Too strong that time. Keon Brooks picks up the board. Belford back out there with 4.5 to play. Pick game late, but it worked. And a good save by Bruce. Brown off the rub. Carlo, he got Nurkic out of position, but Nurkic length.
And that's the thing.
To the 290. Jeremiah can't get the roll. On the underneath the basket, and they couldn't convert. Pelicans is shooting 37%. It's only 36%. Nurkic. Bruce Brown picks it up. This is quite a display. 10-point game. And Alfred gets a roll.
I'm with you there. This is quite a display.
I haven't brought up my blues yet, have I? Not the music, my St. Louis Blues.
You just did.
Thank you. 9 consecutive victories. Nurkic, nice pass inside, did it?
No.
Here, next year. What is it, 3 more home games after tonight? Nice work. Alfred, a little strong. Got what he wanted, though. Final 3 minutes of the half. Smart play to the Rook, and he got no finish.
Knock that shot down with consistency. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Guys are long, athletic, and they can facilitate and run you. You can run your offense to them.
Right. And the second youngest in franchise history for them to start a game. The youngest, Michael Kidd Gilchrist, and he had an interesting form to his jumper. Carlo right back at him. He's next to the rim. Finish makes it a 9-point game. So Carlo off the bench has 8 points and 3 boards. And Andrew was just talking about the way he's really taking advantage of the opportunity now. And
finish quarters and halves is incredibly important.
yeah, see if you can get a little momentum going to the locker room. Reeves on the cut. Antonio. And it's off. I'll be there. You need me? They're dropping the puck and I'm there. 2:15 to play in the half. But I don't want to jinx them. 7 games left. Boy, Smith got there.
You've been talking about it for a while now. You see they won
9 straight.
9 in a row.
Yeah, the longest streak in the NHL right now. They need me there. You know that. Just like you need me to buy lottery tickets because we've succeeded at a great rate.
Good pass.
Carlo, corner 3, gonna be short. And chased down by Bruce. Brown's got it. Second chance opportunity. They've got their biggest lead of the game at 11. Kelly trying to back him down. And gives it away. It'll be Daquan Jeffries leaving it. And more points off the takeaway. Big 13 for Charlotte. For the Pels at the offensive end. They've got 10 turnovers now. It's not like a clean game for Charlotte either. They've got 8. Bruce Brown up against the rookie. And spins it home. Awkward. He thought he got tripped on the way. Wendell Moore brings it up. Inside of a minute left in an eventful first half. The Rainbow.
Again, Joe, you're going to have to prove it to me.
Right. And you said it. He's 29% on his triples. On Jeffries. Bridges with a dozen. Smith off the bench. He's got 11. And Nurkic making life miserable. Yeah, his body and his length as he gets into it. Now you're down on the clock.
Yeah.
Big time.
It's like I said earlier, that's the time where you would love to see
nice pass.
A pick and roll by bringing other players into the equation.
Your first possession of the second half is points off a turnover. Antonio Reeves got it. 3 of 14 of their triples. Both these teams are in the bottom 10, though. Don't forget, bottom third of the 30 teams in the league in scoring. So it's not been easy all year. He picks up the miss.
And you can hear everybody to our right on the bench screaming, push it, go.
Move. You got to switch inside. Kelly Olynyk, good recognition. And Kelly set it up for Reeves. He wanted a rhythm dribble, and it pays off it. And he is now 4 from beyond the arc, 5 of 7 overall. And you know what I like? He didn't force a thing in the first.
No, he never does. He allows the game to breathe.
Nurkic didn't get the finish, gets the board, taken away by Jose. But Salon tapped it, and Bridges will get the easy one. Points up. Charlotte, 20 even scoring, 106 a game. Hot hand. How about a right screen? They ran him off. And Nurkic keeps it away. But Jose almost took it away. Simpson clears it out. You got Nurkic on the trail. Nurkic, yeah, you got it. And he'll get the easy one. He spun away. Vet. Yeah, Nurkic has been there, done that. Jose Simpson's determined guy in front of him. Shot clock down, blocked Portland. Holzer came in and he was. So they picked up Richards. He took over at the post position. There's a good battle going on right now. That last spot in the play. 4-point game. Nurkic, he's already got a triple. Give him another. He's 2 of 4. They're 5 of 19 on their threes in a 7-point lead.
Continue to move this basketball offensively.
Take the pick. How about the roll? And Olynyk is only had 7 games all year.
For guys, and they have shooting above 47% from the field.
Right. And you would think some of the bigs
right.
At least be in the early 50s.
Bridges 43. You can go down the list. Green, who's not playing, Josh Green 42%. Nurkic 47. Like, they're not a very efficient basketball team.
Right. The pick, wrap around, take it away. Simpson. And the lob for Nurkic. He got shut off and he goes out of bounds. 11 years in the league and 11 with 4 dimes for Yusuf Nurkic.
We talk about Joe finding the hot hand.
There's the hot hand.
Right.
Little follow away, good look. So Kelly can't find it. Pels are only shooting 40%. It's only 38%, but a few more triples right now. And going to free. 18, 13, and 11 off the bench for Nick Smith. So let's see what the Pels can do to counter. It's been a struggle at this end of the floor. And turnover? No. Kelly's length got it back. Almost taken away by Jeffries. And now the clock's down. Brooks is up. Just the way they
sets are a struggle.
5 minutes gone by. 8-point game. And it stays that way as Bruce Brown picks up the miss. Good look. Eves there, so is Kelly Olynyk. Eves going back up. Smart play.
And that's a good
Eve on the second chance opportunity for the Bells. Jose, and couldn't get the finish. He got Simpson out of the way. Elbow. The finish at the other end, man. Moore couldn't get it done.
brother.
6 minutes gone in the third. Jose up against Simpson. Let's see what the execution is out of the timeout for James Borrego. It's late in the clock. Bruce Brown, and you saw Nurkic was going to get it.
Yeah, but the thing is, again, you want to clear and give guys space when the shot clock is winding down. Nurkic was a secondary defender.
Jeffries all the way to the cup. No finish, but guess who's there? Nurkic. Second chance opportunity again.
JRE okay?
Hopefully.
Oh, he's not.
He's not. And on the reverse. It's back to an 8-point game. Good to see him move.
Yeah, it's good to see him stretch
Good to see him move now, right. Took a shot. Jose, little midi.
You would love to see Jose start offensively to score that.
Jose in the starting lineup tonight. That's his second bucket. He's got 7 points with a dime. Wanted to go in. That was taken away, and the long one by Smith is off the lip. 4:45. Carlo early in the clock. There you go. Back to back.
The thing is, you want to be open because Yusuf Nurkic is not coming out of that hole. He's not coming out. He is going to sit and drop coverage.
Diabate and Taj Gibson about to come in. Jeffries hard off the heel. Jeremiah will take it. To the Pels on a mini roll with 4+ to play in the third. And I agree with you. Got to look for yours. Jose will. Back to back. A little bit short. And good activity. Keon Brooks. He gets it back from Jose. How about a triple?
Beautiful
Yes.
basketball. That's good to great basketball, Joe. Jose has a good shot. Give Keon a great shot.
So the Pels now with one more triple. With a team that takes a lot of threes. It'll be Smith. Got into the paint. Can't get the finish. And now the Pels with an opportunity to take the lead. They've only had it once, and that was by 1 point. Brown on the move.
Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
Yeah, multiple touches have paid off, haven't they? Now 10 on the clock and the pick. We're going to call it with Carlo. Alfred Payton back out there. Quinones is checked in. Carlo teeing it up, short out of his hand. But I thought Quinones would get it. Instead, Nick Smith. So they got a couple of handlers out there. Smith and KJ Simpson to initiate offense. Nobody there. Couldn't burn him though. That was unintended. Nobody in the neighborhood of Simpson. Alfred. Keon Brooks. There's tough. Thought it was going to be a lead.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Because he's got a good looking stroke. And he's a legit 6'6". Good carry. Moore got where he wanted to go. Gets the roll. He was a late first-round pick 3 years ago, and he's from Charlotte. How about Alfred? Can't get the finish. Diabate took it away from Taj Gibson with a gang rebound. 3-point game. Diabate. I don't think that's his game, but it's given away for the reverse. Corrali could they? 2:05 to play in the third. 66 points on 40% shooting, and they're at 37%. It's not like they're lighting it up.
Yeah, for real.
Inside of 2 to play. If you like defensive struggles.
Right now you say 7, and now you bring everybody to the equation.
Step through with the left hand. Jeremiah.
Defenders around the guy when it's best to allow him the opportunity to go one-on-one.
Taj Gibson. He wants to get to the hole and couldn't get the finish on the reverse. Carlo. Quinones tees it up. Got the triple. Compared to 5 for Charlotte. Trying to gain a split of the season series. Minute 10 left.
See, they got guys. This is why you chop your steps and close out short. Because they got guys that are hesitant to shoot that three-point shot.
Not close for Simpson. Final minute. Get it up in a hurry. I like the way Payton at least looks up.
Every time he has the ball.
Yeah, looks up. Nice drop. Carlo's mid-range.
That shot,
it's all even. Hard over the first 24 minutes. Get away in the first 3 or 4 minutes of the second half. The equity that you built up already. Now Salon's back out there. Bridges back out there. 5 on the clock. And Bridges tied up. That'll be a jump ball. And it'll be picked up by Alfred. Pels get the stop. So the opening minute of the fourth quarter. Quinones out there into the backcourt. Trying to run a play. It's busted up by Gray. Or Moore, rather. Quinones. End of the clock. Keon Brooks knows it, so why not take it to the hole? Well, I thought he... And Carlo. He knows it. Clock. And almost got it. He's got a good touch to begin with. But it's not a pretty possession. Nick Smith. Salon. You know, let him take the 3 if he wants it. We already saw the balloons. Shot clock down. Alfred's got it. He's got Brooks in the middle if he wants him. Good decision. Keon.
Fast break to actually materialize. Sometimes as a guard, you can outrun that play.
Smith got it. Carlo was waiting, trying to block it. Pels by a point. Quinones using the pick. It'll be Jeremiah with a deep one. Got it. The biggest lead of the game. 2 minutes gone by in the fourth.
Guys that played very well off the bench. Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. Keon. Carlo.
And take it away almost. It'll be Taj Gibson with the finish. Out there with Albert Payton. Carlo. Quinones. And Jeremiah. 5 on the floor. 2.5 minutes in. Keon's got a good look. Taj Gibson's got the board. So they waited. And there was plenty of space. Bridges. This time jump, but fortunately Brooks there. 2-point lead. And Taj Gibson busted up the play. They wanted a foul. They're not going to get the call on a 50-50. It has been a struggle.
For both teams.
Right. Pels have 14 turnovers. Nice driving kick. And that's the story. They are now 5 for 26, below 20% on their triples. Nice run on the back side, but it didn't get there. And now it's kicked away. Salon gave it away. I don't want it. You take it. Alfred. The extra pass. They take a lot, but they're 27th in percentage.
Right.
They're only 34%. Now, you brought up Miller. LaMelo can make threes. And kind of it goes tonight is the question. Is he get 2 guys to initiate offense. Rotations. And you've got Antonio Reeves, who was hot. Start the second half. Jeremiah's got a deep 3. How about another? Real short. Vacating the premises. Yeah. And his man leaked out, so boy. Salon makes that, I'm leaving. It'll be picked up by Albert Payton. How about that pass? I like it.
And it's a good job of Jeremiah.
Jeremiah double figures off the bench. He's done a good job with the minutes. Salon. Not in the parlor this time. spacing. And how about a hold? That's an arm.
Can't do it.
Out of the break. What are the Pels doing? Inside of 10 on the clock. Jose coming up short. And Solon clears it away. 2-point lead for the Pels. We'll get into the Minnesota-Detroit game. They're wearing 8-ounce gloves in the blue corner of the Detroit Pistons. 5
ejections, I think.
Yeah. And with the left hand. That's Jeremiah took it away. Diabate never saw that coming. Good job, because Diabate had the inside position. Jeremiah didn't let it bother him. Antonio. Jose, take it yourself. Didn't work. Eve saves. Now clock's down. Alfred knows it. And Eve on the follow. Can't buy it. The lob, Diabate. I got a feeling we'll get a whistle.
All those guys were ejected.
In season. As overtime tonight, don't we? Inside of 7 to play. So Diabate coming up a 9-6 game in only 13 minutes.
Hey, the truck just said, what did Joe just say? Like, yeah, I hear you.
In the corner, Antonio, the runner. And that story of the night. Good looks, it won't go down. So 6+ to play. Nick Smith making the most of his chances tonight. He's looked pretty efficient. Simpson and Smith. Shot clock down. Corner thought he'd go that way. No, I don't think that's the plan.
I don't think that is either.
No, given away. Solon, this is a thing of beauty. And it's ripped away by Bruce Brown. Burn the video. Inside of 6 to play. See if the Pels can take the lead. Jose. Chase it. He'll get it. You know he won't quit. 8 on the clock. Reeves.
Good cut.
Yep. And Eve gets him the lead. 2-point game. Kept alive by Smith, but picked up by Eve. Eve with his 10th board of the game. He's got 6 points. Bruce Brown coming off the high screen. Man, good break. In the summer, snowballs are better, though. We know that. Inside of 5 to play. 2-point lead for the Pels. Reeves, good look. Antonio, yes!
That's the first 2 down those
for the game for the Pels. At the right time, inside of 5 to play. They're up by 5.
And you called it earlier, Joe. You said you wonder how long Miles Bridges.
You know what they're playing for. But player evaluation is everything. You can get as many lottery picks as you want. And that's why Eve has been such a pleasant development for the Pels. Doesn't have to be a bonus, baby. Jose. And bang. It'll be Eve. Can't get the finish, but he's going.
You know when Tito.
More to play. And Simpson. Man, DeQuan Jeffries is the guy now. Without Miles Bridges on the floor, that he's a pro that knows how to score. He's spaced in the corner and on the wing. Give and go is available. And it'll be Diabate. He's New Orleans now. And a miss complete. And they're healthy. We have seen they can be very, very good.
What they're capable of.
Right. Jose, reverse it. And almost took it away. He does take it away. Extra pass. Ooh, that hurt.
Do it different ways.
Right.
Domantas Sabonis does it with his body, doing his work early, carving out space. And Diabate is extremely springy.
Jose with the clock coming down. A runner gets in. Yes, flips it.
I love when Jose plays downhill.
So Jose in the starting lineup tonight with 9 points, 4 boards, 3 dimes. Simpson and Jeffries. He wanted to go a little bit too quickly. He gets by Brown, gets to the cup, had it batted away, and taken away by Eve. Yeah, the Pels, they scratch here. It's a 2-possession game. It'll be coming back out. Multiple opportunities. Jose leaving it for Eve. And there's something to do. With 9 to play. Much better.
Yeah, but losing Dame Lillard, man.
Right. Yep.
That hurts.
Big time. 4-point game as Eve splits a pair. It's at a 2.5 left. Diabate on the tag. And Salon. But nobody boxed out. Salon again. He wanted it. Instead, they get the triple on the second. 20-year-old from Little Rock, Arkansas. He played 1 year for the Razorbacks. First round pick last year, 27th overall. Now Jose off the pick. Eve.
That's where you would love to see that little push shot.
Yep. Jose, 3. And it's knocked away from Eve. Minute 40 left. Daquan Jeffries. Gonna go off the pick. And give it away. Bruce Brown gets it out. Jose on the run. He'll take it himself. And the finish. 25 and counting. Pels by 3. Capitalized off the turnover. Simpson bump. And now he's going off the bench. And gets the roll by 31. January 25th in Charlotte. As the Pels try to split the season set. Big possession to say the least. Bruce Brown coming down to 10 on the clock. Up against Nick Smith. And going to the free throw line. This is his first trip to the Antonio Reeves. Eve Misi on cue. Chance for a big trip now. Short shot clock though. It's not 24.
Yeah, you can make it a 2-possession game here though.
Jose thinking about a 3. Yep. And Salon picks it up. Stays 2. 45 seconds left. Nick Smith got the triple. So what is it out of the timeout for the Pels? Jose on the run. 2 for 1. Nice. Reverses. And 3-point play. And do they go for the 3? It's thrown away.
They should probably switch 1 through 5 with the personnel that they have on the floor, meaning the Charlotte Hornets. And you should believe this clock down as deep as you possibly can.
6-second difference. Jose right in front of the clock. Keon Brooks on the pick. Jose. Can he get a look? The runner. And the pass to Brooks. Gets it. Well, they get it in. Salon. He's going to take the 3. And that'll do it. Jose appropriately gets the board. Pels win it down the stretch.